guy like Brooks in the lineup, you've had a few games to settle in with him now. Is he an extension of the coaching staff in a lot of ways?
Well, I think the big thing is, the first thing he's trying to do is get his game back. And so once you do that and you get playing the way you're capable of playing, you're able to help the guys more. But obviously, we're in a situation where we got lots of kids and lots of new kids, and then so when we bring one up, we try to assign a guy to help him out a little bit, and he's very capable of doing that.
Do you sense a difference in Jonathan's demeanor maybe the last 5-6 weeks?
Are you talking Bernier?
Bernier,
yeah. You know, obviously, you know, he's played at a high level this last while, and you know, I think for a 10-game run or maybe even a little bit longer than that, and so he knows that, we know that, feels good about himself, practices like that, and you know, that helps your team win. And obviously, you know, when you're in the season like we are, and there's a couple of parts for it. It's the team part for sure, but it's also the individual part. Is you're a young guy, you want to keep playing, you want to keep growing your game, and in order to do that, you got to have success.
Is there something to getting through the storm that he kind of went through early in the year?
You know, I mean, obviously, anytime you go through adversity and you fight through it, it gives you a better opportunity and a better base to do it again. You know, I think the biggest thing is when you take total responsibility for what's going on in your life, and you build a skill set to dig in when things aren't going good, you have a better chance of having long-term success. And so, you know, I think the relationship he has with Stevie now and what they've been able to do has helped him and obviously helped us.
Milan was absent today. Did he get banged up last night?
Yeah, he's getting some tests today, and I don't know. I'll comment on that in the morning. I don't really know where that's at.
How about Peter? Is he looking like he's getting closer?
Well, he's been off a long time, so I don't know what the process is there. They wanted him in a red sweater today. I didn't want him in a red sweater, or white. We just said don't run into him. So I don't know how long that is. Obviously, it'd be better if he got back sooner or later.
You want to cause as much trouble as you can in the next few games, especially with the playoff teams, but I just wondered if it being Detroit means anything different to you.
No, I mean, the Detroit factor, I'd like them to get in the playoffs. You know, why? Because I was there a long time. I appreciate the people there. So that doesn't play any bearing on it. What it does, though, is that we're playing hockey and we're trying to improve our group all the time. I thought Kapanen and Lindbergh were good players. They get another opportunity. It looks like we're going to need somebody else. So we'll get that sorted out here today. And then, so anytime you get a chance to see these kids, and then our regular guys that are here and going to be part of the future, it's important they're good pros and keep playing well.
Did Lindbergh exceed expectations from what you've seen from him last night?
Well, I don't know. You know, it's one game, so let's just watch him for a period of time. He's a big guy. He can skate. He can shoot the puck. Looks like he has some hockey sense. Let's see how many days of the week he likes to do it. So we'll just watch him and go from there.
Point of pride with you to be part of that long Detroit playoff run?
Well, obviously, I mean, it's, you know, if you're a coach or you're a hockey player and it's this time of year and you're planning your off season, not very good. You don't want to get used to doing that. So ideally, if we do things really well here, we won't have to do it lots.
Talk about one game. Is consistency what you found with younger players the toughest thing for them?
Well, I just think it's a real hard league. You're playing against real good players. The better you play, the harder the other team plays against you. Once they know your name and what you do and the nuances of your game, they really compete against you when you become a good player. And the stars just keep doing it. That's what they do. Now, I don't know the level of the game for any of these kids. Over time, we're going to figure it out.
You said yesterday that as guys continue to get healthy, William will go back to the Marlies. Does it buy him perhaps a little bit more time with it?
Well, obviously we need enough. You got to dress enough guys. Yeah. It's, you know, so that's part of it. But I think it's important that we help him with his game and he gets competing and having the intensity that he needs without the puck prior to going back. But I think he needs to get back there and join his teammates and help them win.
Brooks said a moment ago that he's talked to William a lot since he's come up, and one of the things he's told him is that he wants to see him demand the puck when he's out there, and that's something that his dad did when he played with Michael in Washington. Is that something that you see William needing to do?
Well, it's, you know, I guess there's a bunch of different ways of saying it. It's probably semantics. To me, when you play real good without it, the puck, you always have it as a center. When you're not sure and you don't talk, you never have it. And then when you start thinking, I'm not getting any points, and then you start trying to get points, then you really get nothing done. So it's a process for our young guys. We understand that and know it. I've seen it lots. So, but he's a good young player and he wants to be good, so that's a good sign.